come on. Fight!
You will not.
Sometimes, the combination of two amazing things can result in disaster. A prime example would be movies like Freddy vs. Jason or Alien vs. Predator. Alone, they stand strong and have rich stories and characters, but together, it is a heap of junk that disgraces great franchises. But someone, somewhere in the video game world, had this great idea to combine two ultimately perfect franchises, and with the right amount of care, we have been blessed with beauty. Though there has been a few other Marvel and Capcom crossovers, this is the third official one in the series, and to be honest, it's a sight for sore eyes. I have to state that I've never really enjoyed fighting games, unless they were just in an arcade. There is something that is just unsatisfying about paying $60 for such a simple concept, let alone most fighting games are ramped up so much with the difficulty in order to make you push more quarters in, so that you ultimately will become a master, or you will just get pissed and stop playing so you don't lose all your money. But I have to say that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 seems to be aware of this, because I found this fighting game to be very enjoyable, and pulling off super combos was so much easier than the famous Street Fighter series. The game is pretty standard for a fighting game. From what story there is, it seems that Dr. Doom and Wesker are working together and creating a super team, and while in the process of doing this, all hell breaks loose and you have to stop them and stop Galactus from destroying your world. Honestly, it's a bit confusing, but that's not why you play this game. No one cares for the story in an arcade game like this. The game offers the normal arcade mode, online mode, and versus. There is also the standard training room and missions to familiarize yourself with the characters and their attacks. One feature that makes this game easy to pick up for advanced or new fighters is the simpler advanced fighting modes. Granted, the game still has its complex moves that can be pulled off, but pulling off team moves and super combos is very easy and it's very satisfying. It keeps you involved and makes you feel like you can actually stand a chance against more advanced players or later fights in the game. The game for the most part only consists of a few attacks, such as a light, medium, and hard attack. So the focus is no longer really on mastering moves, but mastering timing and blocking. The game features over 30 players across both worlds of Marvel and Capcom, and you pick a team of 3 people who can swap in and out anytime in battle to assist your main player, or to switch the main player out entirely while the main player regains his or her health. Other than that, it's no different than a normal fighter, such as Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. You just beat the crap out of the opposing team. The graphics are stunning. The environments themselves are very detailed, even though you'll probably never pay them any attention during battles. The gameplay takes on a comic book feel, and the character models are all given a lot of detail, and they just look great on the screen. Even combos and attacks are just so smooth and utterly amazing, and because of the high detail put into them, it really makes you feel like you accomplished a lot as a player. Voice acting is fine. It's not really something you will focus on, but a lot of the famous Capcom characters have the same voice actors, and most of Marvel's feel spot on, especially standing next to their movie counterparts. Like I stated before, for me, it's hard to bring myself to spend $60 on a fighting game, let alone the fact that the company will surely push out downloadable characters that will cost even more when it should be included in the first place for such a quick and simple game. But this time around, I didn't care one bit. I enjoy the hell out of this game, and you will too. Playing through it numerous times to unlock different character endings is well worth it, plus the game has a lot of unlockable features such as characters, sounds, wallpapers, and 3D models. Granted, I don't see how some of the latter things benefit the player, but at least they're giving you more than your standard arcade mode. I honestly say pick the game up, but don't let this go without at least giving it a rent. I promise you will get some enjoyment out of it, whether with some friends or alone, so definitely guys, check out Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you did enjoy, and leave some comments down below. See you guys next week.
I now must squash you like the bug that you are.
You win!
You were recording that, weren't you, player? No. What do you mean you weren't recording that?
Make sure to hit the subscribe button above this video on YouTube and stay up to date with Trevor Clark's latest videos.